Robin.
We got Jason Ellis in studio.
With my dog.
Shut up, we're on the air. I don't feel like going to fucking human resources. I've never had to go before, and I'm not going to start now.
Maybe the whispering didn't hint it off to you.
What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, your microphone's like my microphone in L.A.
This goes to the machine or something.
Ground.
What the fuck is this?
He just had a Mickey Mouse.
So much better.
It just collapsed.
It just fucking collapsed.
Even Opie and Anthony's show's a piece of
Now,
shit.
the end is near.
Where's Otto?
Did Otto give up?
He's dropping a deuce.
Your final fucking.
I want to hear George a little more. So, Danny, I got
You
it.
gonna be in more movies, Jimmy?
I don't know. Kevin's going to put me in his next one, he said, is a hockey movie.
Right, he's doing one with Mayhem's in Boston right now, filming for the MMA movie.
What's the
Is he,
MMA movie?
Kevin's going to MMA?
Yeah. Because I did that Paul Blart Mall Cop. I was this bad boy skateboarder guy. Good gig, man. Great fucking job.
What was
Greatest job I've ever had.
What's the MMA movie they're doing now?
I don't know. Just Kevin James has a movie.
Oh, Kevin James. I mean Kevin Smith.
So it's a
sorry.
comedy.
Jason.
Oh, yeah, it's always a comedy.
I knew you were in Mall Cop. I couldn't make it to your part.
Yeah, well,
how far in are
I
you?
am not gonna get angry about that at all.
But how far in are you? I tried.
I mean, I'm all over it. I'm all over it. When the bad guys show up in the mall, that's when I spark.
I don't think I made it to that
Did
point.
I see you
I
in
have a
that?
fight scene with Kevin James. He beats me up and knocks me out with a tanning boot.
I think I saw part of that. I remember.
This
I know it was
fucking
you.
this
It's a kid's
fucking
movie.
This fucking movie made a shitload, and I
Number
tried,
one, 2 weeks in a
I
row.
know. I try to sit through it. We like the other one, Observe and
Observe
Report.
Report. But for comedy to make the kind of movie Kevin's movies or Adam's movies make, I mean, it is impressive for any comedy to make that kind of fucking bread, man.
Right.
They don't make that kind of money. Yeah. Comedies don't make 120 million or whatever the fuck.
It's a kid-friendly movie, and that's the key. It's a fine line, because when you start being kid-friendly, for us, it becomes
hokey and corny.
It's not funny,
right?
So, but when it's funny to us, if you're lucky if it's a cult DVD phenomenon, that's what you're going to be looking
Tropic
for.
Thunder was a funny fight. That's like a
Good guys in that, high level.
yeah, very funny.
I like
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
They took it over the edge, though. They took it just over the edge. The guy fucking blowing up in the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Good stuff.
Holding up the
Good
guy's
movie.
skull. That was funny.
That was Downey Jr. and
He's
Ben
amazing.
Stiller and
Danny
Pete
McBride.
Jergens.
Jack Black.
a lot of people know.
I have a movie. Did you see The Woodsman? You
I
didn't watch
did,
it?
yeah. I jerked off to that film.
Did you really watch The Woodsman, or are you lying?
Kevin Smith,
No,
Kevin
no,
Bacon.
no. I have my own movie, The Woodsman.
Oh,
I really.
Oh, it's a different Woodsman?
Oh, fuck
You
yeah.
mean the
it's a different
pedophile movie you jerked off to, Jimmy?
just kidding.
Oh, I was too.
Some guys. Oh, okay.
I was kind of.
What's your movie about?
I was.
My movie's about
why would you-
American tourists coming to Australia for a vacation and living and hanging out in the bush, and they accidentally stumble upon a man who lives in the wild, the woodsman, who is a native to Australia and has a massive erection and a snake in his ass, and he murders them. Slowly but surely, he murders everybody. One guy, he cuts his arms and legs off, cuts his dick off, puts it in his mouth, and then shits on him until he dies.
Is it a comedy?
Do you see anything funny about that death scene,
Absolutely.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Yeah,
it is.
dropping a deuce on a body.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Speaking of movies,
Phenomenal.
speaking of movies, my movie is actually in the Tribeca Film Festival.
Yeah, Bobby's got
Yes,
a movie.
it is.
in
It's the one with
Tribeca.
He's got a
Burr
real
and
movie.
DeRosa.
Yes.
A short, I should say.
Why isn't Jimmy in the movie?
He's actually going to be in the feature movie.
Is it
We
going to
didn't
be
want
a
to
feature
waste.
movie?
We didn't want to waste his time with the short.
I hear I'm invited for this thing. I want to check it out.
Absolutely, yeah. It's,
When is this going down?
It's going down in 2 weeks. When the film festival starts, you can go to Tribeca Film Festival.
It's a short movie, right?
Short movie, but it's actually up for awards, so it's in the it's in competition.
Damn.
Wow.
It's actually
Good
pretty
for
good.
you.
Yeah. So
Impressive.
yeah, TribecaFilmFestival.com or cheatthemovie.com for info.
I got the #1 metal album in Canada, 1 through 5.
Really?
Yeah, my movie didn't do too good, but my band did.
Really?
Jason's got his hands in a lot of
This
shit.
motherfucker is like the guy.
Taint Stick is the name of his
And
band.
Death Die. No, Death Die is my new band. That's the one that's the #1 metal album in the country.
Why a different band?
Because I changed the band. I broke up the band and decided to start a new band because I was bored. And we weren't really a band anyway. I just make up bands. And
What do you
Death
pl-
Die
what, you
sounded
play
great.
instrument?
I'm the singer. I play some guitar as well.
Wait, and it's the #1.
On iTunes, it was #1. It was the #1 metal album in North America. Then another single came out. I just played it on my show. That became #1 in Canada. So then I made a joke. I should have the #1, 2, 3 metal album in Canada. And then that became very close. And then I made a joke before the end of the show. If it was 1 through 5, I would fly to Canada and do a show there tomorrow. I woke up in the morning and it's 1 through 5. So I went to Vancouver the next day and did a show there.
Fucking A. Yeah, I got to ask, where's your motivation come from? Because you're. I feel like I'm motivated, but you're like obsessively motivated.
Well, I think
you got your shit. You've
done it. You're Opie and Anthony. I'm fucking nobody.
No, man, hold on. No.
39.
You're 39.
Yeah, but you travel the world as a top skateboarder. That's not a nobody thing.
Yeah, but
you did motocross.
I blew it though. That's why I think.
And you want to get back up to that?
I had the chance to be the best skateboarder in the world, and I just sort of partied and fucked everybody and did a bunch of drugs.
Isn't that part of being the best skateboarder in the world?
No, that's a part of being the most fun pro skateboarder.
Tony Hawk didn't do that shit.
No,
right?
he didn't, and he ruled the world. And to me,
this is a real question because I know there's something there, and he's answering it.
Oh, it really is. No, because I was like, and I saw it. I watched it, and I was like, oh my god, people that I beat are now passing me, and now I'm losing stuff, and then. All at the same time, right when that all started to happen, I started to suck, and that's when I took a job on the radio because I knew that I needed to find. Because a lot of pro skateboarders are like, "What are they going to do after? We can't retire. We're all 35 when we retire. How the fuck? You don't have any money to show." So I didn't. My agent didn't. I had an agent and a manager, and they didn't pay my taxes for 5 years. So I lost my house, lost my skateboard ability. Dad died. Girlfriend got pregnant, and I was like, "Oh." Fuck! This is the worst thing. I don't even know if I can. And then it was like an ultimatum. It was like, die, go home and die, because I'd done heroin and with hookers and shit. It was a very easy option. Or
you were doing heroin when you were the top skateboarder in the world.
Yeah, I wasn't the top skateboarder in the world. I was fucking the best mess in the world. I got top 3. That was the best I did. But at top 3, with occasionally drinking too much and deciding to smoke crack in a light bulb with a prostitute, that means that I probably could have won, right? That's my theory on it, and I blew it. I lost that deal, and I'll never get it back.
You lost the edge.
I tried to get back, tried to get sober, tried to get back on it, and I just knew.
And it passed you by.
Yeah, it's gone. Couldn't catch.
Are you still a good skateboarder?
On the vert ramp, yeah. There's not many vert.
No, but I mean, like in the street, you can still skateboard around and.
You wouldn't be impressed at all. I've never been a good street skater. If you went to a ramp that was like a 12-foot high ramp, you'd be like, "Fucking hell, this dude's amazing."
You can still do it. On a ramp?
Yeah. No, I did it.
Do you still love doing it, or now it's
I don't. It's a weird thing. I'll skate a pool every now and then in Venice. I skate a pool, and I don't like anybody. If anybody recognizes me, then I immediately become uncomfortable because I'm nowhere near as good as I was, and for some reason that competitive attitude, it's a little depressing when I go.
Are there guys there better than you when you go?
I'll go to the bowl and skate, and then the local will see me and come over and fuck me up.
Did you ever go to the one on the West Side Highway, the skating park they have over there?
Nah.
They got a brand new fucking insane
I don't skate anymore.
Park.
He doesn't really want to do it anymore.
I fight all the time now. That's my new thing. I just train every morning.
Wow, you answered the question. I like that because you were right there. And you lost it all, and now you're
and
now you're trying to get back to that
now I've
point.
got an opportunity to do it again. And when I first started doing radio, I was like, when I first started skateboarding, I'm not a talented guy. I'm not an athletical guy. I just loved it and did it so much that I got good at it. So good that I actually could have been the best at it. And now with radio, I was like, I finally have a fucking talent to start off with. If I have the talent and the drive that I had from skateboarding, I could make a living out of this and enjoy my life.
So you're fighting now.
I train every day. I've had a couple of fights. My next fight's going to be a Muay Thai fight because I have a boxing fight and then a pro MMA fight, and now I want to have a Muay Thai
fight.
So
what is your base? Boxing?
I'm a boxer for sure, yeah.
Boxer for sure. Yeah. And now Muay Thai?
I'm trying. I've sparred Muay Thai now like a couple of days a week, and then when the time's right, I'm going to have it. Because I can't, because I had a pro MMA fight, I can't have an amateur Muay Thai fight. I have to fight pro. And and I'm a boxer, and I stand on my front foot. So I have to lean back and keep my elbows in, and change my hands. There's a whole new thing that I'm learning that I need to know the basics of this before I get.
And you have to do a pro fight. Holy shit!
Yeah. But that's what it's all about, man. I got to do it all. I'm trying to do everything I can before it ends.
Now, why did tough question, I guess, but why did I know why. I'll just ask you. Why did your dad's death fuck you up? Obviously, it's a tough thing to lose your dad, I guess is what I'm saying. Let's acknowledge that. But it seemed like it really fucked you up.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was going to happen.
Was he a young guy?
Yeah, he's 53.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, and
I didn't realize that.
We're all hanging out, and I see him once a year, and last time I saw him, we drank and partied, and he beat me in an arm wrestle. And it was a fucking 45-minute arm wrestle, and he beat me. And I was like, man, dude's still fucking tough as shit. And then after New Year's, he's there, I'm in America, and he decided to. My brother, who's a Supercross guy, top 10 in the world, he pedaled on a bike up the mountain because we have a house up in the mountain. And he said it was the toughest thing he's ever done. My father has no cardio. He doesn't work out, doesn't exercise. He pedaled up there at 6 o'clock in the morning and died of a heart attack at the top of the mountain. So it was just when I heard, it was just, it fucked my chest. Like when the information came through on the phone, my heart stopped beating right. It was just the pressure of, I think I'd had such an easy life being a skateboarder, drinking, doing whatever I want, fly around the world, and all of a sudden it was like, hey, here comes fucking the real world, you know, like your family could die and you can be broke and you can be nothing. All of a sudden you can be nothing, you know. And
I didn't realize he was so young. Well, that's the obvious answer. You didn't expect that shit. No one expects that at 53.
But it helped me. You know, it really did help me. I was, like I said, a very lazy, spoiled skateboarder, you know, with an attitude against people that didn't skate, like, fuck off. You know, this guy's a fucking tool. Everyone's a tool. Everyone's a fucking moron. I'm cool. You're a cocksucker. You know, that all had to end. I'm very grateful for it. All of a sudden I was like, oh, okay, normal, be nice, be considerate to others, you fucking egotistical cunt.
Well, it's working.
Still a prick, but I mean, I also appreciate
you still know how to be a prick. That's good. Don't ever lose that. You're gonna need it in this business. Well, he's got a radio show, and his fans fucking eat him up, man. They're fucking loyal as hell to Jason. Ellis Mania premieres tomorrow at 10 on Fuel TV. What's the first episode about? Is it stuff you already taped that you brought to Fuel TV?
Ellis Mania.
No, I know about Ellis Mania, obviously.
Well, that's what it is. This show is just about Ellis Mania.
So you're bringing all your old tapes? Oh.
All the fights were filmed by Fuel TV at the Palladium.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, I didn't know
So
that.
it's all the fights and all the background of how the fights happen, how Ellis Mania started back in the day at the gym with like 20 people, to the selling out, you know what I mean, like fucking the Joint in Vegas and all that shit. And then it's just all the fans, interviews with them, some shit in the radio of me beating people up and all that stuff. And then really it's just episodes of fights. You know what I mean? The musical chair fight where, you know what I mean, there's like 8 people and they circle a chair when the music stops. 2 people are left. They have to fight each other. The winner stays in musical chair, and somebody becomes famous in this fight because there's this dude who has Rocky Balboa shorts, big fat Mexican dude, and he's the greatest fighter I've ever seen for someone who can't fight. Yeah.
Really?
And then I fight a band as well. I fight 4 people at the same time.
Me and Ant were onto something, but we just blew it off. We had blind boxing, legit blind guys.
Yeah.
One guy popped his eyes out. I think I told you.
I think I heard that.
And then we had another fight where you had to have one leg.
See, the difference
and so
is
2 fucking amputees came in and beat the shit out of each other. They let us do this on regular radio. We certainly can't even offer this down the hall anymore.
I'm not going to even go there, but you don't fight enough. I do. That's the difference. Ellismania is I size everybody up. I mean, accidents can happen, but I make sure that everyone who's fighting everyone can't kill each other. Like, I don't have heavyweights.
Right.
I don't even care if you've never fought before. If you're 200 pounds, you're not allowed to be in a real boxing fight. I'll have a fight with you where you're blindfolded with a dog collar and I'll electrocute you, and you'll fight me because I know that I can take that punch and you can also handle it.
Yeah.
But these other guys are usually littler guys. And I organize, like when I fought the band, it was 4 dudes against me. I didn't punch the dude to kill him. I just punched him to make him fall over.
That's a difference.
It is. Hey, man, if you box enough, you can give, 45%, 75%.
Right.
You just got to control it. That's why if you fight wild people, that's when you get hurt.
Doesn't it feel good to punch somebody, though?
You know what feels great? Fighting the best, because I always train with people that are way better than me. So my life is I lose constantly, and then I go to Ellismania and I fight 4 guys who are, they're adults, they pay taxes.
Right.
And I made them look like fucking toddlers.
Felt good,
That
right?
felt good, yeah.
Hey,
I'm not going to lie.
People are wondering why Otto's so
I don't
quiet.
know. He's not here.
He left.
Where'd he go? We don't know.
This is back to the old days.
Is he doing a
did he
bump
leave?
in the bathroom?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The old days, he would freak out and just leave our show.
For
so
what?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what's going on. Sam, where did Otto go? Is this his old school Otto
Fucking his
or
puppet.
something really going on? He would take off during our
really
NAW show.
Yeah, he went and did his next interview, and then he's taking off.
Just leave.
Yeah,
Where's
he
his
just
neck?
took
He
off.
didn't really do anything yet on our show.
I thought he did great at the start.
Where'd he go?
He went to go do his interview with Steve Sterniolo.
Who the fuck is
Who's
Steve
Steve
Sterniolo?
Sterniolo?
He does comedy for
All right.
Yeah, he works for Raw
Yeah, he's
Dog.
hilarious.
I don't know who he is. So
He's a creep.
wasn't he still doing our show?
No, he was done. He was
What
kind
do
of.
you mean he was done? He didn't even start.
He was mad at himself that he let his Elizabeth Taylor joke go too early. He told me.
It was a
He
good
said
joke.
he said it was a good joke, but like
Well, the setup
he
fucked
said-
everybody up because we were laughing at the setup because the setup was so
I
twisted.
think the setup was just good by itself, really.
Yeah, and then the punchline was certainly top notch.
But it got a big laugh.
But he was pissed that he did it early in the appearance instead of later, and then that's it. And then he went and did his next
He
interview.
wanted to close with it.
Yes, he wanted to do
It's
it
a
a
good
little
game
later.
plan. No, seriously though, that's a good game plan. Say that joke and leave. I would have been impressed.
But
Yeah.
nobody would think that. Like he just did the line.
he had the greatest 30 seconds, I guess.
Should have said thank you, good night after it.
It's fucking 0-8. You don't fucking close. You
At
just
NEW,
talk.
at NEW, he used to do this all the time. He would have something would happen. I don't want to speak for him, and he would just run away.
Panic attacks.
I,
Can't
I'm
stand it.
thinking.
I just saw stupid Bob trying to use his folded up triangle magnet, and then he tried to like be cool and like throw roll it close, and it fucking skidded across the screen.
Oh, I know why.
Yeah, because you're a dope. Good.
There's too much going on with that.
what's wrong
I don't want
with
to
that?
deal with magnets.
Dude,
No,
look
why
at
don't you
that.
For a
Pull
cover
them out.
for the iPad.
Boom, scap.
I love the way he just tried to do it, roll it, like unroll it and close. What?
Right.
But it just skidded.
I said boom, scap.
Yeah, but he
I
got all
never-
our
never-
attention because he wanted to show.
Dummy's choking on his own fucking jokes.
Are you going to be in tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I work, but I'm
Hey,
sick.
I'm having a party tomorrow night if you want to go.
Yay! Parties!
You don't
I
want-
like parties. I have a hat.
At the
Yay!
start of the show, you guys got fucking excited.
You should have said that.
Jimmy,
we love
I've got a party
parties.
tonight.
Where is it?
At Epstein Bar.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow for the TV show. Everyone's going to watch the TV show, and the band's going to show up.
I
and
don't
do
think
some
I have
unplugged.
enough tattoos for a fucking party.
I got
Do you have enough
two.
tattoos? Look at
Yeah.
he's all
You
tatted
don't
up.
have to have tattoos.
And what's the
two.
one under your arm again? I got to see that again.
Oh, backflip, bitch. Carrie Hart did it.
Wait, did Otto have to wait
I
over
just
an
got
hour?
I just got my whole back.
He was here
tattooed.
for over an hour?
Is that he's writing you? He's mad.
No, Kenny's writing me. He said Otto waited for over an hour. He's like, I'm asking why he left. I guess
Sam.
he was here for over an hour.
He was here. I don't know if it was over an
He
hour,
was
but it
scheduled.
was close.
He was scheduled for 8:30.
He got here early. He
and-
got here at like
all right.
8.
So he got all right, and then we were doing the
Oh,
Justin
8:45.
Ventura shit.
Oh, I didn't know. You know he was
He
here.
probably technically waited 15 minutes if if he's scheduled for 8:30.
Oh, I didn't. I had no idea he was here.
Like Jason was waiting too, but I'm like, we're doing Jesse Ventura. It's a tough spot to just throw people in the mix right now.
I don't mind waiting. I'm not complaining at all. It's great to be here.
I
Love
didn't
the
know.
show.
I didn't know he had other shit
Thanks for
going
having
on.
me.
Right away. We could get out of here ourselves.
We'll probably
I'll be
play
in
it.
Columbus this weekend, Friday, Saturday. The Funny Bone. I've never been there, so if you want to get tickets, I guess go to ColumbusFunnyBone.com.
You think we have fans up there still?
I know
Yeah,
from
I've-
back in the regular radio.
I've
I
actually
hope
been
so.
there, and a lot of O&A fans showed up. And
Yeah.
they kept asking for when the fuck you were going to get
And
on.
go to antisocialcomedy.com. Connecticut's sold out. Fox was sold out, but DC and the opening night of the Chicago Festival are on sale, and Vegas is going on sale this weekend.
How many dates do you think you're going to end up doing?
I don't know, honestly. We have 3 more planned. We give Connecticut plus 3 more, plus another city I'm not announcing yet. So we have 5 more planned.
Jesus.
Hopefully a bunch.
How do you feel about doing comedy all the time and doing this show and grinding yourself to death? You good with that?
No, I am. It's fun. So once in a while, the traveling wears on you. Like I get
Right.
sick a lot lately because
Yeah.
I'm fucking on planes all the time.
Yeah.
But it's a fun gig, man.
Ever
I
thought
love
of
it.
getting shots in your ass of the vitamin B?
B12?
Yeah. If you get them regularly, like once a month, it
B12
helps.
is supposed to be very good. That I would do, sure. I mean, a vitamin.
There's a place in California where you get a fucking smoothie and some hot bitch will just shove it in your ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'd want to. She
B12?
puts it
Does
on
it
a
work?
strap on.
What?
Does that shit work?
Yeah, because I got for a while there when I would
Oh,
train
sorry.
for fights and do the radio because the Ellis Mania, the last one I had to train for the fights, make the album, rehearse the album because we had to play the band played after the fights, and then the radio and the fucking website and all this other drama. So the whole time I would train, every time I would train in the morning, I would feel like I'm getting sick for the radio show, and I was just that chick was just injecting me the whole time.
How often were you going for the injection?
I would get like every 3 weeks she would put it in there.
Does it last for more than a week when you get it?
No. It's sort of like I mean, it'll help your immune system, but you feel better for like 2 days.
You really do.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I should try that shit.
I should
should.
too. I should just fucking do it like a heroin addict.
Let's
You
try
should
that
get someone
shit.
in here to inject you. You could do that. I was going to get on my show.
I'd let
really? We
Dr.
could do
Steve
that?
do it.
Huh?
You're hiding. We can't do
Dude,
it.
how is it that you can't do I tried it, well, last time I was here,
'Cause
I
you're
tried to
wait-
get a tattoo on the radio, because I get tattooed on the radio all the time.
And
And
they
they were
said-
like, there's no way that guy's coming up here and tattoo. And I was like, okay, I'll see you later.
We used to pierce clits on regular radio.
I saw a video of you doing a radio
to
show
stick
where
a
a guy
whip.
leaned back and another guy vomited all over his face.
That was at K-Rock. That was on
K-Rock.
regular
You used to
radio.
stick a wiffle ball back.
All right, well, yeah. Up the asshole too.
But no, you didn't.
Oh fuck yeah, we
You've
did.
got to be happy with the way. I mean, you've done it though.
Yeah,
you know,
I-
It's frustrating when you
really
can't do
eke
it
up millions
anymore,
of
though.
That's
dollars.
sort of where I'm at now. You're right, because it'll drive you nuts. But we did more on regular radio at this point. Yeah, you can't even do a tattoo on the radio.
I can do it in Cali.
We did that. We did that as a throwaway bit.
Right,
A quick
yeah.
tattoo here. Fuck.
But
let's
you know
do
what? I get.
the baby bird, by the way, you brought up, which is one of the fucking most amazing things I've ever seen doing this radio show. Joe Rogan set it up for us, by the way. He's the king. We can't do that anymore. That was an annual bit. The eggnog drinking contest.
I'm very lucky. I get to.
You're under the radar still, but
I just
barely.
beat the fuck out of everybody down there.
And you're in L.A. Who's watching you?
No
there?
one's gonna stop me.
Over on the left coast, I like to call it.
That's right. Good for you.
I'm not going to
stop
stop. I'm not going to let anybody.
Don't let him stop
push
you
me around.
because you know what? It might be too late for
I'll
me.
leave.
It might be too late for me, Jason. But there will be a lot of other places that will allow you to do your shit. That is a very, very.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I've never really. There was a time there where I was like, "Hey guys, look at me, pay attention." And now I'm, I'm resourceful. I'm like, all right. You're not going to do it. I'll do it. So now, if they want to help or they want to tag along, I'm very happy for them to do that. But
I regret.
I've got plans, and it doesn't involve anybody.
I regret we didn't do a lot of that stuff on our own without using these people. I regret that to this day.
You still have a great show. I listen
we're
to it all the time.
still kicking.
It's like I say in my new
It's just
book.
different. That's all.
My new book, Swinging for the Fences. You really have to just do what it is you do.
We've been able to adjust.
Forward
thank God.
by Sully, the
You know what?
pilot.
You know what? This business has fucked up a lot of guys. They weren't able to fucking adjust. They're long gone, and they were fucking big names, but they couldn't adjust to the new rules.
The new rules made it unbearable. The regular radio, at the end, it was fucking hideous. I hated everybody who worked at that station.
Yeah.
They hated us. I had an ounce of respect for them.
Yeah.
The lawyers, the fucking...
Oh, the lawyers were the worst.
Even Chisano, who I liked, but he wasn't going to fight for us. He didn't like me.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck
He
all
didn't
those
like
guys.
you.
Nah, fuck all those guys.
I'm going to write him right now and ask him.
He'll lie, but he didn't hate me on a personal level, but he didn't like me on the show. They wanted me fired. Fuck regular radio. I really hate them.
I think you just got to walk. You got to. I feel like to me, it's a business, and their business is to try to look busy and pay you as little amount as possible. That's their business. So I don't hate them for trying to sell me short. That's their job is.
But they're going to lose a lot of creative
That's not my
people.
problem.
No, I know. But
I don't- you know-
that's why they're not being smart about it. They're going to lose a lot of people.
But isn't radio like a cycle, like anything else?
It's about to
It's a
reinvent.
cycle. Yeah, it comes back.
you
It's
think
about to
change?
reinvent. Yes, there's a lot of places that
Change
are
good or change bad?
good. They're going to need content now.
It's been bad for a fucking while.
They're going to need content. There was a lull in the action, but it's ready to explode. again.
Radio.
Not regular radio. It's going to be other places. Like maybe Netflix takes it on. I don't fucking
Right,
know.
you're saying
or,
some sort of internet
or
bullshit.
maybe Apple fucking does it. Whatever.
What about this podcast shit that everyone's doing? How do you feel about that?
all the time.
Talent rules.
all the
Oh, here we go.
fucking time.
That's the name of Jimmy's new book.
No. Radio is a conduit.
I don't know what that means.
It's a means of delivering one thing.
Theraflu is kicking in flow to
Yeah,
another.
flow.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody
It's a
step back.
conduit.
Here we go.
Yeah, it is.
Go.
What did you say, Bob?
Talent rule.
Right. Spoken like a true idiot.
Go fuck yourself, you sleepy cunt.
Talent rules.
Bobby, get
I was told that tell it rules also, but
Yeah, but that's
Bobby,
the
get
type
your-
of thing you yell with your fist up in the air in the lunchroom as you're being fired. Talent rule. That's right. But take this job and shove it.
This
All right, go
weekend-
ahead, David Allen Coe. Read your plugs.
go, Bobby, because we're going.
Laughing Skull, Atlanta Comedy
The
Festival. this
Laughing
weekend.
Skull. If I was a skull, I would. I
hate
screwed it up.
shit. Friday, one show. Saturday, two shows. And the film festival is Tribeca Film Festival. Check it out if you guys want to go check out the short film, Me, Bill Burr, and Joe
Right
DeRosa
on.
did.
And Jason Ellis,
Elizabeth
Ellismania.
Taylor's cunt.
Premieres tomorrow at 10 on Fuel
Sorry,
TV.
I'm not really a comedian. I'm just ripping somebody off.
And the Jason Ellis Show is Monday through Thursday, 3 p.m., Fridays, 9 a.m. on Faction Series 28 XM52.
You can go
So
to my
you're doing-
website as well and pay me, because that's where I make my real money.
Smart.
Between the fans and me, there's no middleman. You're out.
That's smart.
You can put your dick in my ass all day with no lube. I'm going to keep on sucking some dick because I love the fans. That's a gay metaphor. Don't worry about it.
I didn't fucking. I was fucking.
I'm trying. Look, everyone's trying to fuck me in the ass. Everyone's like, here we go, fucking you in the ass, fucking you in the ass. I used to be like, oh fuck, shit, that hurts. What the fuck did I do? I'm trying to suck the world's cock over here, make everyone happy. Why are you fucking me in the ass? Wait your turn. Now, from training my ass, no problem. Fuck it. I'm sucking the world's cock with a big smile on my face. You're all welcome. Tune into the Jason Ellis Show today.
All right, let's get out of here. Jesus.
What was the last word that was said today? That ought to hold the little fuckers.